Welcome to another episode of Marketing for the Future. I'm your host, Cindy Ashton, and today we have LuRae Lumpkin from LLNYC Agency Worldwide here with us today. Welcome to the show.
Thanks so much, Cindy. I'm glad to be here.
It's a thrill to have you here, LuRae. Tell us a little bit about your business, what you do. Tell us all about that.
I started in marketing early in my career, and for a period of time worked in New York City, and ultimately left to launch my own agency. And so we're all focused on digital marketing, working with companies who are out to make the world a better place. So that is our claim to fame.
I love that, LuRae. We do need to continue to work to make the world a better place. We would love to know, what do you feel is the biggest changes happening in marketing in the next 2 years?
I would say there is so much happening in the data privacy space around consumer rights and agencies not being able to, and any marketer being able to track an individual consumer, which is really good for consumers, and it makes businesses get a little more creative in how they're messaging people and think more about consumer rights and balancing that. Obviously, artificial intelligence and the metaverse is happening, and I actually have an agency as a client, ironically, and we're working through what does that mean for them and how to position themselves to gain market opportunities with that. But I would say it's really around everything that is metaverse related, and continuing with people being remote and working from home and choosing to do more independent work. It's just changing the landscape. Social values have shifted with the coronavirus and all that. So a lot of changes.
Yeah, I love how you really talk about how much things have shifted in the last 2 years. And if you are a company or anything out there doing business, it is so important to really be able to really address the climate and lead the way, just like you and your agency are doing. Can you give us one tip that people could use when it comes to digital marketing?
One tip when it comes to digital marketing, I would say just being authentic with consumers, and realize, I know I posted something on LinkedIn recently that we're all human beings. So remember, when you are messaging, as you're even thinking about what you're going to say to consumers, be real, be authentic, be genuine, and don't be focused on just getting them to open their pocketbook, because it's more than just getting their money. It's really solving the need, whatever that need is that they have, and doing it in an authentic way.
I really love that, because as the world has changed, we are desperate for deeper connection now. So that's a great tip. Let me ask you this. What do you think are people's biggest pain points, or biggest pain point, when it comes to being a great digital marketer?
I mean, I would say as they have removed they called it cookie tracking. So individual consumers were being tracked. We all know we received that, once you looked for one item, a pair of shoes, you were being sold that item on every website you went to. And so I think really getting back to the basics of, when I went to school, it was like the 4 Ps: product, price, place, promotion, and making sure that you are thinking about the consumer. And like I said, that the challenge of removing cookies, so that, because so much e-commerce is happening online, because people have stopped the retail kind of trend that was happening previously. 2 years ago, everyone would go to a mall and shop. Now we'll pick up our phone and shop, as fast as we'll get in a car and drive somewhere. So being able to, I think, look at consumers individually, think of creative ways that you can create relationships through the buying experience even, because that is how you're going to be able to communicate more authentically with people, and not just rent a list of people from someone and blast a message out to them. So I think getting creative with their one-on-one marketing, we're going back to the basics.
LuRae, I really love this because does anyone actually want to be pitched? Like truly, does anybody actually want to be pitched? And it really does go back to the basics. Enough with this push energy, enough with, market, 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 and it's a numbers game. It really is about do less, but build the relationship and be targeted. And I think that's absolutely brilliant, LuRae. Thank you so much for all your
Yes.
insights today. And thank you to
Yeah.
all of you who have tuned in to Marketing for the Future. We will, and if you want to connect with LuRae, be sure to go to dailyadbrief.com and we will see you on the next episode.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.